Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 12 of the Distinctive Properties Show. I'm in beautiful Vail, Colorado, right here, 286 Bridge Street, the crown jewel of the Vail real estate offices. And as you can see, the view does not suck from here. And this is a big shout out to Thompson for allowing me to use his space here today. Listen, I want to talk to you a little bit about doing something fundamentally different to become absolutely amazing. In other words, remember when we talked about that saying, write your own script? Like, live out the book that you wrote. That's what I want to talk about today because, I was going back and I was looking at some of the clients that I'm working with, both from Coldwell Banker and through Tom Ferry. And one of the things that was truly amazing to me, if I put them all together, the average gross commission income was north of $340,000, the average of the people that I'm coaching. That's off the charts, and that's a per person deal. So like I have some that are, some teams that are making, like I've got one that's making over $2 million in gross commission income. And as I go back and I go, all right, well, what are these people doing? Like, what is it that makes them so amazing? Well, the bottom line is they are doing things relentlessly, right? And so you want to be fundamentally different. You want to be that truly amazing. Well, then start with doing the things that everybody knows you're supposed to do, right? So think about that for 1 second, right? We all know exactly what's on the list. We all know that we have to prospect, and if we're not doing enough deals, it's just really a matter of prospecting. We got to ratchet up the prospecting, right? Well, if we've got a lot of deals and we stop prospecting, we all know what's going to happen, right? 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. You're out of business like it goes away that quick, right? We all know, right? So these people, they're doing the stuff that everyone knows that they have to do so that they have time and money, right? That's a big one, right? Time and money because they're doing the things they're supposed to be doing to do the things that make them completely different, right? Standing out. So, for example, every single one of these clients have got some type of direct mail marketing, e-marketing kind of thing. I'm talking about that set it and forget it kind of thing, right? So IQ Office, your technology platform, kind of a no-brainer, right? You subscribe to a campaign, you've got a newsletter, you've got the seasonal cards, the e-cards, that kind of deal. Certainly anytime we do a distinctive client program or some kind of a giveaway, that would be a way to do it. And then certainly property alerts. A lot of them are doing videos, certainly making phone calls. I don't have anybody that's not making at least 10 phone calls every single day that's not in that top 10% of all agents, period, end of story. We're talking about big money. Again, money and time to do the things that really make you stand out. So 33 touches. That one is titled 33 touches. If you're doing that consistently, set it, forget it, like you don't have to worry about it. This gives you additional time to go out and be fundamentally different, right? Certainly when you have that kind of a set it and forget it, it allows you to be belly to belly, as they say, or face to face. And that doesn't really need to be face to face and belly to belly, but you know what I mean? Like, this is that interaction. It's that phone call that you get from the, fill in the blank that says, hey, what are you doing? How are you? What's happening? It's very different than these set it and forget it emails. The set it and forget it, whether it be email or direct mail or social media or what have you, it's meant to stay top of mind, but it's not a relationship builder, right? Belly to belly is fundamentally different. So making your 5-5-4. Tom talks about it. Hey, talk to 5 people that you know. Talk to 5 people that you don't know. And then, hey, how about this? Go follow up on 4 of those leads that have been sitting in your database that you just have not followed up on. How about BombBomb videos? I know several of our agents are now using BombBomb. If you don't know what it is, it's awesome. What a great way to respond. But they also have these great templates so that you can actually have a lead comes in and you can actually set it up so that their first 21 touches are different videos from you. Wow, talk about an incredible way to build a relationship with somebody, to be able to say, hey, Sally, thank you so much. I appreciate the excuse me. I appreciate the inquiry on 123 Main Street. Hey, I thought you might like some additional information, that kind of stuff. And then, of course, we don't even need to say it, but I'll say it. Open houses, not just regular open houses. I'm not talking about hey, I went and threw a few signs out and hope to God I said a little prayer that somebody was going to show up. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the mega open house. I planned it. I've got people helping me, supporting me, the title company, the lender. I've got stuff, quote unquote, technical term. I have, newsletter not a newsletter, invitations that have gone out. I've shot a little video saying, hey, don't miss my open house. I posted it on Facebook. I've knocked on doors. I'm ready. This is a big time deal geared at getting what? Say it. Listings, meeting more sellers, right? And of course, leveraging support, whether you be with Coldwell Banker or whether you're with any other company, what I'm seeing from these top clients is that they're leveraging the support that's available to them. These are not folks that are going out and trying to reinvent the wheel. They're trying to identify what is it that's available to me. Does it meet 90 points out of the 100 that I need it to do? Yes, check the box and move on. And what I'm, from some examples for our company, obviously, both in commercial and residential, don't we have marketing packages? CBC 1-2, CB 1-2-3, the distinctive client program, the sales incentive program, giving away $10,000 if you list your property with me, right? What a great way to get additional exposure. What a great way to get more people to attend your open houses. I mean, all kinds of stuff, right? Making sure that you have a showing scheduling system that will keep track, that will follow up for you, that will notify all the parties of what's going on. You know what? I hear it all the time when I talk to sellers and I say, hey, what is it that you didn't like about your other agent? They go, well, gee, he or she didn't do anything. He or she didn't work. You know what? It's probably not true, right? It's probably not true that they didn't do anything. They probably worked their butts off, but they forgot to communicate with the seller to say, hey, you had 4 showings. This was the feedback. I did this. I did that. I made this brochure. Combined with the CB marketing packages that we do, the distinctive client programs, the sales incentive programs, the technology platform, the transaction coordination software that's now part of your technology platform, they're all designed to make sure that everybody is kept up to speed and communicated with in a way that makes you look really good, right? So leverage the support that's available to you. They track numbers. They track everything. I mean, I love it. So your managing directors are being coached by a Tom Ferry coach. So make sure that you hold them accountable too. But here's a good one for you, all right? I was listening in on the call today, and the call was all about the numbers. How many prospecting calls did you make? How many appointments did you make? How many successes did you have? What's your per person productivity? It's knowing and tracking the numbers. And this is for you based on the leading indicators, meaning how many calls did I make, how many appointments did I have, and of course, my lagging, how many people did I get listings, how many people did I put under contract, how many closings did I have, right? So the leading indicators lead to the lagging indicators. You gotta measure the leading ones, right? You gotta measure the activity. And the top agents are doing just that. As a matter of fact, the top agents can actually share with us what the return on investment is on anything that they're doing from a marketing standpoint. That's really powerful stuff, folks. When you can say, hey, I'm making 4 times my investment on this thing over here, gosh, I might want to spend a little extra money or maybe a little less money depending on what the setup is, right? Very, very powerful. And they spend the money extremely wisely. These are not folks, kind of going back to tracking the numbers and the return on investment, right? Kind of goes in hand in hand. They know where their money's going. They spend it frugally, but with purpose, right? So that doesn't mean they don't spend it. It means they spend it with a purpose to track it and understand that it's actually having a positive impact on their business. So the bottom line is there is nothing ordinary about the top agents in the industry. I mean, nothing. If you want to have a successful career in this industry, with this company or any other company, you must prepare. You must execute. You must do it consistently, which kind of is different, right? Fundamentally different is doing it consistently, being prepared. And I'm telling you right now, you do these things and you won't have a choice but to be truly amazing. So, get out there, kick some butt. Till next time, we're here for you.